going? Good. Good win yesterday. It's good to get back on track. Had a lot of guys play really, really good football for us. Defensively, BB, Hutch, Muhammad, DJ Reed, Tyleek, all really stepped up, made some plays, that we really felt like stood out. And offensively, St. Brown, Goff, Gibbs, man, our old line played really well, much, much better. Protection was outstanding. The run game, the fits, the landmarks, surge off the line. Those guys came back in a big way for us. And it really showed, Thought Brock and Leaf and Dave Montgomery had big games for us too. And then special teams, Zach Cunningham was a factor. Muhammad and Pat O'Connor were a factor on the kickoff cover, and Sailors and then Grant Stewart. So a lot of good performances. We got 2 takeaways. Really should have had 3. One came back with a penalty, and then 2 fourth-down stops. Converted 2 of those into 14 points. We got to do better than that, though. We had an opportunity. We missed on 2, went 3 and out after a turnover and a fourth-down stop. We have to capitalize when those come up. But we talk about takeaways, and man, that's good. Game 2 to be able to get some of those, and now we gotta just build on that and get better and better and better. So it wasn't perfect, but it was much better than game 1. So I'm proud of the players, proud of the coaches.
Well, you mentioned BB there as defensive players that sit out. I'm just curious, when you guys sit down to put the defensive plan together on Mondays and Tuesdays, just the advantage of having a guy like him with his skill set that you guys can deploy.
Well, look, it makes our job a lot easier, that's for sure. It makes Sept's job and those guys over there, because he does have so much versatility. We bring it up all the time. I mean, he's a safety that has cover ability like a corner. He can blitz like a linebacker, and tackling and fill in the gaps, run gaps. There's so many different things he can do. The guy's a major asset for us.
The offensive line, and I think last week everybody realized it was communication problems. It wasn't anybody getting their butt kicked or anything. Was there anything that you guys did to change or tweak the communication that you saw in play yesterday that really helped, or was it just getting more comfortable having a game under the belt?
No, I just think more comfortable getting the game under our belt, all those guys together. And there again, verbally is always going to help until you get more time on task with silent and some of those things. But it was a point of emphasis too, just our communication and everybody being on point. And it will be again this week. It'll be live at Baltimore. But I do believe we'll be much better prepared than we were, a week ago.
And you mentioned Al. I think somebody had asked about Al Quidin last week or 2 ago at least. How valuable has he been for you? I think he had 5 pressures or something since you signed him last year, and how much more could his role expand?
Yeah, well, look, the guy, I'll bring it up again. He had a really good camp, and he just continues to do things for us. He's crafty, man. He's strong. He's got some explosiveness, and man, he plays hard. Guy plays hard. I mean, there was a number of plays. I can think of 3 right now where he is running out of the stack. He's running out of balls thrown, screen, and I mean, he is running to try to get the ball or making a tackle. And it's that kind of effort with what he's got ability wise. It gives you a chance. So, he's been big for us, and he's going to get more of a role. He's earned that.
Often St. Brown have had a really good connection for a couple of years now, but what has it been like to see them build over the last, call it 3 years, and really continue to hammer out the details and the chemistry and stuff like that and take it even further each season?
Yeah, I mean, it's an art form, so if you love art, which I'm not saying I do or I don't, but it's awesome to watch. And, they've got such a rapport with each other, and they trust each other immensely. the way that he runs his routes, and he's so crisp and he's so detailed, and his body demeanor screams to golf. It helps him anticipate the throws, and they've just got so much time on task. He knows exactly what he's going to do, and Saint knows exactly where the ball's going to be before he's out of the break. They've just worked together, for so long. So, man, we got a tremendous amount of trust in those two players, and these guys are playing as good a football as you can play, and they have for a while. I mean, those are two of our big studs, man. So it's great to see.
What did you like about the increased playing time with Roy Lopez? You got more time.
Yeah, it was good to see him mix it up in there. We like Roy a lot, man, and he gets in there. He can play the run, and there again, he's got some quickness and torque. Ex-wrestler, that shows up in there, man, because he can get after it pretty good with his leverage. So it's good to have him. He's part of that rotation.
John Morton.
Go ahead. With John Morton, he had the message last week. No panic from anybody. He seemed, really level after week one. But just as a coach yourself, that's had bad days. How much pressure does it take to have a game like that? How much pressure does it take off you?
Certainly that always feels good. It's just, man, get the first win of the season, right? Just get the first win, get that one behind you, and now let's go. I think there's always something really, every win is special, but there's something really special about getting your first win and just get it under your belt. So I think that's big. But as far as, look, I just keep mentioning this. It's such a long season, and you got to just get better every week, and you can't worry about, you think of these things that it's going to take to improve, everything we talked about, communication, man, the fundamentals, the technique, schematically, where do I fit in this? What is my job per the look? And you focus on that, and the byproduct is winning, and you just keep getting a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. I mean, I mentioned this, I think when I took this job, man, we had a really good team at New Orleans. We started 0-2, and and it was like the sky was falling. But we kept getting better and better and better, and all of a sudden, you rattle off 9 in a row. So, man, you can't worry about all this other stuff, man. You just worry about getting better. So our guys did that. We came back to work, and man, that's what this league is. And it's about one play here, one play there, and maximizing your opportunities. And you can't get down in the dirt. You can't listen to the outside noise. And, man, if the stress is too much, you don't belong in this business, This is the greatness about the competition and making it right.
Well, John talked when he got here about going vertical. I mean, it's every offensive coordinator's dream to constantly go vertical. But to have JMO as a weapon to go 2 for 108 yesterday, how much does that help open up the offense? And just at a personal standpoint, when was the last time in your career that you went 2 for 108?
Last time I went 2 for 108. I had 108 in my career, 11-year career. Vertical is the name of the game. You got the weapons. We got the weapon, between JMO and what we can do with St. Brown underneath and working outside. Leaf helps us too. Because Leaf can stress the other side a little bit, which helps all of that. But you got to have protection, and you got to have a quarterback. And we got a guy, we got the line played really well, and we got a guy, man, who he makes it right. He sees it fast. He lays it up. I mean, I just, there again, I thought golf played out his mind. It was awesome. Man, he really, he was composed. He was on point. And I just thought he commanded the offense, to precision. I mean, it was great to see. So, we were kind of cooking on all levels there a little bit, loosening it up early, got the run game going. But all of that, I just thought we played really good complementary football. We played complementary offensive football on that side too. The way everything was setting up, the play action pass, the run game, drop back, and then the short, the intermediate screens, all of it. It was good.
What'd you learn about Marcus Davenport's injury?
We're still getting things looked at with that, so we'll see where that's at.
How concerned are you for Monday?
For Monday, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's a good question. I'm hoping it won't be too bad, but until we get a couple of these second opinions back, I won't know for sure.
And
Dan,
Mahogany left late too. Just was there anything with that?
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. We'll see. He's another one we're checking out. So
it seemed like Tyleek made himself felt a little bit more yesterday. Did you see him elevate a little bit in week 2 compared to week 1?
well, it was he had a couple of critical plays there that where you knock those balls down. He's got a knack for that a little bit, and then he's just continues to get better in the run game. Taking on some of these double teams and then clearing these blocks and making plays. So I see a player who's continuing to get better. But those 2 knockdowns were big, especially the 4th down. Obviously, that was big for us.
It's pretty gross the way that Hutchinson got folded up there. How's he feeling today?
Yeah, he's a little sore, but he's all right. Yep.
Thanks, Danny.
Okay.